Hi then guys, back again, a bit tired at the moment, mainly because the magazine's just gone, so we've had quite a long day sorting it all out, getting it all ready, making preparations for the next one, but it's going to be a cracking issue, so hopefully you'll get it all very soon. I'll probably be pedaling off to bed soon, but I really couldn't resist putting up at least one video for you guys. So this is Sega's House of the Dead 2. Another excellent Dreamcast conversion and another Dreamcast addition to my YouTube library. So I hope you enjoy it. I shall see you very, very soon. Okay then, so this is Sega's House of the Dead 2. Quite possibly the finest gun game that's available on the system, and another cracking arcade conversion from the company. Honestly, Sega were on fire with the Dreamcast, and it's incredibly upsetting that some of their more recent titles aren't always up to the same standard. House of the Dead first appeared obviously in the arcades, and it received a port to the Sega Saturn originally. While the game itself played quite well, it was rather ropey graphically, and just was lower up to the same standard as this superb port. Now, I'm playing without a light gun, simply because I'm not sure if it would be compatible with my plasma TV, but it still plays pretty well with a pad, even though it's not the same as having a gun in your hands and pointing at the screen and pretending that the zombies you're killing are people you don't like. Does that make me sick, sad, twisted? I don't know, but shooting zombies is a hell of a lot of fun. See, satisfying. As you can tell, they've held no expense with the incredible voice acting, and there's basically dialogue in here that would put Resident Evil to shame. No, really. Obviously, if you rescue these guys, you'll get little extras. Although, to be fair, some of them are so annoying that, like I've done there, you might as well just kill them.
There was nothing you could do.
See, I mean, look at the emotion, look at the gravitas in that delivery. Absolutely sensational. Oh, killer frogs. Fans of the series may be interested to hear that the Wii's faring pretty well with House of the Dead games. Both parts 2 and 3, which was originally on arcade and Xbox, are available on the console, and you can pick them up now for around 15 quid. Well, there's a far better version called Overkill, which is basically a Grindhouse style game. There's a ton of swearing in it. The graphics have got a real rough look to it, but it plays really, really well. You've got a huge amount of levels to play through, some really inventive bosses, and the ability to upload your guns, which, let's face it, is always a good thing. Now, like many Sega Dreamcast ports, as well as the original game, you've also got plenty of extras to ensure that there's a huge amount of longevity. Although the beauty of the House of the Dead games is that you'll keep on returning to them anyway, just for a quick blast, because they're just pure unadulterated fun, like a lot of Sega's arcade games. As you can see, I'm not really all that good at this, but hey. Oh, shit, there you go. Dead. What's interesting with the game is that the graphics have still held up pretty well. There's some nice smoke effects going on there. The rain looks really cool. Okay, the polygons are fairly jaggy, but you know, this game has got to be getting on for it's got to be 7-8 years now. And they've just done a really, really good job with it. Again though, many of Sega's own conversions are absolutely flawless. And I've just suddenly remembered that I've got to shoot the little imp guy and not the actual armoured bloke. So there we go. How embarrassing. Come here, you bugger. Okay, so this is one of the drawbacks of not using a light gun. I can't move the bloody cursor fast enough. Look at him, look at the little soddies all over the place. Come on, get ya. And there he goes again. Okay then, so I'm alternating now by just simply multiple taps on the button and the reload button, it doesn't seem to be making any sort of difference at all. Come on, die! Die, you scum! At the moment, I'm in two minds whether to go for a complete PAL Dreamcast collection. The main reason for this is that it's one of my favourite consoles, and there's a hell of a lot of good games available on it, and most of the games are relatively cheap to get hold of. Obviously, if anybody's got any advice, wants to give me any ideas of what games I should be looking at getting, then obviously leave some comments for me. That'd be greatly appreciated. Sadly, despite the light gun add-on, there wasn't exactly many games available for the Dreamcast as far as gun games went. You had obviously this Confidential Mission, also by Sega, was rather special. But if I'm honest, that's pretty much it as far as I remember. Obviously, I'll be delighted to know of any other games if people want to point me out. But it's a pity because they're just really good fun to play, especially if you've got a second player involved.
Thank you for rescuing me.
No problem, mate. But again, it's just there's nothing worse than spending loads of money on an expensive peripheral and then not being able to use it. Which again is probably one of the reasons why the Wii's proven to be such a success, because it's a jack of all trades. It can do a little bit of everything. Come on, look. How can you miss so close? Unbelievable. Honestly, if the game's developer would be dead, he'd be spinning in his grave at my sheer incompetence. Oh, taken out by a bar now. I think I've just reached a new low.
Thank you for rescuing me. No! What?
Okay, we've got that one. But it's going to be interesting to see if we get any more games in the series. Like I said, Overkill was really, really good. It didn't always get great scores. A lot of magazines just didn't seem to get it, and they found the swearing and stuff offensive. But again, when you look at it in terms of what the developers had intended to do, they scored a direct hit with it. So I'd be more than happy to play a sequel. But for the time being, this is a truly great little game. You can normally pick it up on its own for around a £5. I expect to pay about 20 quid with a gun, but it's definitely worth the money. Little zombies, take them out. They may not have legs, but they can still crawl and get you. Oh! And this is it, you're constantly kept on your toes. I mean, Sega made some truly superb light gun games back in the day. The Virtua Cop games being particularly nice. And if you've not played it, I recommend you hunt out Ghost Squad as well on the Wii, which is another superb light gun game. There we go. By all means, stay away from Yuri Bowles' House of the Dead film because it's a complete travesty and does not do this fantastic game series justice. Anyway, so that's enough shooting zombies. I'm going to probably be chucking on another Dreamcast game in a minute, so I hope you enjoyed this brief playthrough, and I'll see you again very, very soon. See you guys.